Hi there, this is all memory work for Science Cycle 1. It starts with week 1. What are the classifications of living things to the melody of the animals went in 2 by 2? What are the classification of living things? The classification of living things are domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. Week 2 is, what are the kingdoms of the living things to row, row, row your boat? What are the kingdoms of the living things? The kingdoms of the living things are Animalia, Plantae, Fungi, Archaea, Protista, and Bacteria. Week 3, we have, what are some parts of an animal cell? To the melody of 10 Little Indians, it goes like this. What are some parts of an animal cell? Some parts of an animal cell are nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole, mitochondria, cell, membrane, Golgi bodies. These are some parts of an animal cell. And week 4 is, what are some parts of a plant cell? To the melody of The More We Get Together, it goes like this. What are some parts of a plant cell? A plant cell, a plant cell. Some parts of a plant cell are nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole, mitochondria, Golgi bodies, cell membrane, cell wall, chloroplasts, cell wall, chloroplasts. And then we have week 5, which is, what are the major groups of invertebrates? To the melody of If I Only Had a Brain. It goes like this. The major groups of invertebrates: mollusks, sponges, and sea stars, stinging cell animals, flatworms, roundworms, segmented worms, and arthropods. Then we have week 6, which is, what are the major groups of vertebrates? This is a fun one because they all live on a farm. If we take the first letters, it spells farm. So it goes, what are the major groups of vertebrates? The major groups of vertebrates are fish, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, and birds, and they all live on a farm. A farm. Then we have week 7, which is, what are some ways animals reproduce? To the melody of Happy Birthday. What are some ways animals reproduce? Live birth and eggs, fragmentation and budding. These are some ways animals reproduce. We have week 8. Question is, what are some types of seed plants? To the melody of Mary Had a Little Lamb. It goes, what are some types of seed plants? Some types of seed plants are monocot, dicot, conifer. Week 9 is, what are some parts of a plant? To the melody of Mama's Little Baby. It goes, what are some parts of a plant? Some parts of a plant are leaf stems, roots, leaf stems, roots, leaf stems, roots, leaf stems, roots. Week 10 is, what are some leaf shapes? To the melody of the Birds and the Bees. It goes like this. Let me tell you about some leaf shapes: linear, oval, and lobed, cleft and scale-like, and needle-like. Then we have week 11. What are some parts of a flower? To the melody of London Bridge. What are some parts of a flower? Some parts of a flower are petal, stamen, anther, pistil, sepal. Then we have week 12. What are some plant systems? To the melody of Sitting at the Dock of the Bay. What are some plant systems? Some plant systems are photosynthesis, respiration, transpiration. We have week 13, which are the parts of the geosphere. To the melody of Yellow Submarine. What are some parts of the geosphere? Core, mantle, crust, atmosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. Those are some parts of the geosphere. Week 14, what are 3 kinds of rock? To the melody of We Will Rock You. What are 3 kinds of rock? 3 kinds of rock are sedimentary, metamorphic, and igneous. Week 15 is what is each continent's highest mountain? To the melody of Go Tell It on the Mountain. It goes like this. What's each continent's highest mountain? Everest in Asia, Aconcagua in South America, Denali in North America, Kilimanjaro in Africa, Elbrus in Europe, Kosciuszko in Australia, Vincent Massif in Antarctica. We have week 16 and 17 that goes to the same song, both about volcanoes. The week 16 is what are 4 kinds of volcanoes, both to the melody of Lava from the little short film Lava. It goes like this. What are 4 kinds of volcanoes? 4 kinds of volcanoes are active, intermittent, dormant, and extinct. Active, intermittent, dormant, and extinct. And then, as I said, to the same melody, the parts of a volcano. What are some parts of a volcano? Some parts of a volcano are magma, vents, and lava, crater, and gases. Magma, vents, and lava, crater, and gases. Week 18 is the question, what are 4 types of the ocean floor? To the melody of Ariel's Part of This World. And it goes like this. What are 4 types of the ocean floor? 4 types of the ocean floor are continental shelf, abyssal plain, mid-ocean ridge, and trenches. Week 19 is to the melody of Bingo, and it talks about the ocean zones. It goes like this. What are some ocean zones? Some ocean zones are epipelagic, mesopelagic, bathypelagic, abyssopelagic. Week 20 is the question, what are some parts of the atmosphere? To the melody of Star Wars. What are some parts of the atmosphere? Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere are all part of the atmosphere. Then we have week 21, which is the 5 circles of latitude, to the melody of Deck the Halls, the fa-la-la-la-la part, and it goes like this. What are the 5 circles of la-la-la-la-la latitude? The Arctic Circle, la-la-la-la-la latitude. Tropic of Cancer, the equator, la-la-la-la-la latitude. Tropic of Capricorn, Antarctic Circle, la-la-la-la-la latitude. Week 22, what are some kinds of weather fronts? To the melody of Bare Necessities. What are some kinds of weather fronts? Some kinds of weather fronts are cold, warm, stationary, and occluded. What are some types of weather fronts? Some kinds of weather fronts are cold, warm, stationary, and occluded. Then we have the week 23. What are some types of clouds? To the melody of the Addams Family. What are some types of clouds? What are some types of clouds? What are some types? What are some types? What are some types of clouds? Cumulonimbus, cirrus, and stratus. And then there is cumulus and stratocumulus. What are some types of clouds? What are some types of clouds? And last but not least, we have what are some markings on the globe? To the melody of Lollipop, Lollipop. And if you want, you can do the little pop at the end. It goes like this. What are some markings on the globe? Some markings on the globe are latitude, longitude, prime meridian, then there are degrees and northern hemisphere, and lastly southern, the southern hemisphere. Markings on the globe. That was it. All the weeks from 1 to 24. Have fun learning. Bye.